Yeah, kind of hung Wedgie out to dry early in the first, but Mindsy came in and played really well.
What was the conversation after the first period that led to kind of a change in play?
Yeah, just not much need to be said really, just not good enough. Bad turnovers, myself included, and again, we were doing good things, but at the same time just making tough decisions, and those were ending up in the back of the net. So, yeah.
Seems like things eventually started to click for the power play after, some maybe poor performances. What is that conversation like going throughout the game?
Yeah, it's tough, obviously. You don't want to get frustrated, and power play is supposed to be a thing where you can uplift your team and kind of bring some momentum to your side. And at times we've been doing that, and times not. And I think it's going to click at some point. Obviously, just early in the season here, and we got to find a way to battle that and make sure that we're still creating high quality chances even when we're having off nights. So we had some good looks tonight, but again, I think we can be more coordinated as a group.
With all that and all those shots on goal, how do you keep that frustration from kind of taking over and just focusing and dialing in on just trying to get rewarded?
Yeah, it just goes back to us as a group. We're a team all together. It's not just one guy, and it's not just one guy on the power play either. So for us as a collective whole, there's just a lot of chatter, what guys are seeing, and when times get tough, everybody seems to uplift in this room now, and it's a sign of a mature team. So we just need to continue to do that, especially on the power play. And chips are going to fall where they may here, but we're going to find a way at some point to be a consistently good force, and yeah. So.
Thank you, Cale.
From your perspective, what kind of went wrong there in the first period? You guys falling behind 4-1?
I mean, you saw it. You saw the goals. Some turnovers, some poor puck decisions, and they're a skilled team, so they're going to capitalize on it, and that's what they did. And all of a sudden, we found ourselves in the hole. But having said that, we came out and thought we dominated for the last 40 minutes of that game.
You guys still haven't gone a game without picking up a point here. What does that say about this group?
Yeah, resilient. We're a good team, no doubt about it. We just got to find a way to. I know Betsy's talked about it before, but the 60-minute effort is what you want to try to perfect early on and as often as you can throughout the season. So, I want to make sure we don't have any lapses. And tonight, obviously, we had a bit of a lull in the first period, and we're able to bounce back after that, which is important. But we obviously would have liked the first period to look a little different.
What allowed you guys to be able to bounce back? Overcoming a 4-1 deficit?
Yeah, I think we looked up at the scoreboard at the end of the first. We're down 4-1. We just put 17 shots on them and created plenty of scoring chances. And then we just kind of talked about, getting more engaged in the second period and continue what we were doing offensively. And felt like we were doing that, putting lots of pucks at Anderson. He found a way to get a piece of just about every shot tonight. He's playing well. So obviously come out of that second period with a 1-0 lead, and then as far as the period goes, and then the third, we kind of leave it all out there, and we're able to claw our way back. So there's some big goals at key times in the third, no doubt.
Trent Miner comes in, doesn't allow a single goal outside of the shootout. How frustrating is that to know that the one he gives up is just in a shootout? Yeah,
he played great. He really did, and I think, having said that, I don't think anything was on Wedgie to start the game. I thought we just kind of left him out to dry early on, and giving up 2-on-0s, 2-on-1s, breakaways. So, but great to see Mindsy in there, and played really well.
In a special teams battle like this, how do you kind of manage the puck in a situation like that where calls are kind of going everywhere?
Yeah, I think you just got to be sharp. Whatever unit goes out there has to be sharp and play as well as you can. Obviously, our penalty kill was phenomenal tonight, I thought. And power plays that will stick with it and finally get rewarded in the end. So that's important. We got work to do, no doubt, but we continue to put it in and put in the work and try to get better. So we'll continue doing that.